Hey, what's up, guys? So we are at, Wednesday the 21st. Still inside the 9 weeks out. Doing good. A little tired today, definitely feeling it. Still at 10% body fat. So we're just chipping away at that. Yesterday, a little rough to get through. I woke up pretty early in the day, just had to wake up. So I started eating my macros a little early, so some of my meals got in a little early. And that basically made me spread my food out throughout the whole day a little bit. Like, the gaps were just way too long, so I was definitely feeling the hunger pains yesterday. No weights yesterday, just got cardio done. Today we have, we got my pull B routine today. We're heading to South Lyon right now. Haven't seen a drop in weight, so we've been holding tight at the 157 for a minute now. Honestly, even last week I didn't lose any weight because of, I'm assuming it's because of the trip that we went on. Just no drop. I didn't weigh myself while we were out there, so maybe I saw a lower day one of those days, but realistically it was just nothing. And so now we're on Wednesday and I still haven't seen a drop, so that's kind of like, all right, crap, that means I need to adjust something, which I didn't know if I was going to need to or not, but I figured somewhere around 8 weeks out is normally when I have to go get pretty aggressive. So the plan is going to be to drop carbohydrates down by 20 grams, which is going to suck. We can do it almost every time I prep. So it'll bring my carbohydrates down to 120 grams. Yeah, you'll feel that, yeah, but it'll do exactly what you need it to do, and it'll push things along. So we are 8 weeks, almost 8 weeks out. We're like 9, still inside that 9 weeks, but we're gonna make this adjustment soon. I don't know if I'm gonna wait all the way into the weekend. Normally when I make adjustments, I wait to the weekend to do it. We may start making it maybe even as far as tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, so pull the carbs down for Thursday, Friday, have the refeed on Saturday. But that's probably where we're heading with it. Sometimes it's just, you got to be, low in your intake. It just is what it is. I'm not a tall guy, so I am 5'6". Not a lot of weight, obviously. So it's just, you have to just do what you have to do. And a lot of times I have to eat like a bird to get to where we got to get to. But we're cruising along good. We're inside the 9 weeks out. We only got 7 pounds to really drop just to hit the goal weight. We're looking pretty good, looking pretty crispy. But at the same time, just got to keep things moving along. So that's where we're at right now. So I'll see you guys at the gym. All right, to the voiceover. Honestly, this workout went way better than expected. I thought I was just going to be smashed, and I honestly got through it pretty good. I was a little fatigued, but nothing super crazy. Feeling a little bit right here. And I was able to get these single arm kneeling pull downs in, little something in the elbow, but nothing crazy. I could keep doing these on a week-to-week basis now. One thing I might do is, if I train at my gym with this workout, I might just do the close grip pull downs. And if I'm at Steve's gym, I'll just do these single arm ones, just kind of slightly give it a little bit of a break. But I haven't done these in a minute, and they felt really good. That stretch you get on these is just crazy. I really feel like any lat movement you do, none of them compare to this, because you can just kind of even lean into it and get one hell of a stretch at the top that nothing else can do. All right, so workout's going good so far. Just thought I'd do a little intro workout monologue. Man, it is nice outside right now. It's 70 degrees. Check that out. That's how you get a workout in. I'll tell you, garage door open. It's beautiful. There we go. But I was just thinking about it while I was working out, man, prep's tough, and I feel like I see a lot where a lot of people almost put prep over their real life, and it's
I'm definitely guilty of that. I feel like I'm already like an introvert, and it's real easy for me to like just shut everything else out. You know, just do work, whatever, work out, and just prep the entire time. But it's one of those things that I feel like I hope I'm getting better at that, where like it's where I'm not doing that, where I'm actually like, you know, able to live like a regular life and still prep at the same time. Because at the end of the day, also, this is always just going to be like a hobby. Even let's say I get nationally qualified this year, compete at nationals next year, and win my pro card. At the end of the day, it's still just a hobby. You know, my real life is, you know, the community of the gym I've been building for the last 8.5 years, the relationship I have with Jessica for like the last 13 years, friends and family, which, you know, I don't really like hang out a lot with like friends or family, so it's always been my fault. But it's one of those where I feel like I'm very guilty of just like shutting everything off and just prepping. And it takes a long time. When you're doing like, you know, 30, 20 week preps, whatever, it takes a long time. Shutting people out for a really good amount of that year, you know what I mean? I think this year has been a really good year where it's like I'm not letting prep affect my work, affect my relationships, affect too much stuff with me and Jessica. Like, you know what I mean? Like where it's like we were able to go on the Traverse City trip. Granted, I brought my food and I still did the bro thing, but you know, like we still were able to go on the trip and I had a great time. You know, but I'm also not super lenient, so I'm not in that part where it hurts. But at the same time, that's the one thing I hope this year is like I'm not letting this affect my life too much, other than like food stuff. But so just on my mind this year that I hope that's something that I'm really improving on, because I've definitely been guilty of that in the past, which shut everything out. Not sure if I'll put this in or not, but maybe I will.
Yeah, this prep, I do feel like I have a nice balance between, let's say, like work, prep, relationship balance kind of thing. In the past, I have had it where it's like I kind of shut everything else out and just prep, and it's like this one's been really just good because I feel like there's a nice balance to everything, not really letting one thing slack just to prep, so to speak. I will say, like, right now I haven't even touched on, but this my hamstrings are absolutely on fire after doing this dumbbell leg curl. It's just like they're burning like crazy. I like doing hamstrings right now on this pull day. I was thinking when I go back to doing more of like maybe like an upper lower split, I might put them back on the leg days, but in the meantime it'll work. Next up, some seated dumbbell curls. Again, every time I do these, just my biceps are on fire. I will say my biceps look better than they have in a lot of different preps. I still feel like I could use more size on my biceps, arms in general, but like I do feel like they have that nice, just grimy look that that they're looking for on the stage. So I am very happy with them, and I do believe a lot of the results came from this movement really right here. And if you don't do these, I definitely recommend at least giving them a try. They'll burn like crazy and give you one hell of a pump. Oh yeah, they burn. And last up, we are going to do some cable face pulls. It was actually supposed to be my single arm, like rear delt flies, but I already set this little cable thing up weight wise for these face pulls, so I was like, I'll just do these. Here's a good angle. You can actually see why I use these lifting straps, because see how I can really open up to actually fully engage the rear delt. Sometimes if you're doing a rope, your hands are too close and you can't really open up your shoulders. So if you add like the lifting straps or a longer rope, if you can go to a gym that has like a longer rope, that'll work fine. But because both Steve and I just have like a short rope, these lifting straps help get a little bit more range of motion for it. All right, and on to some post-workout posing. Front relaxed, looking good. You probably can't tell, but I did buzz up my legs this weekend, so now I can kind of see a little bit more of the detail in there. That's where I hold a majority of my fat, though, is in my legs. Front lat spread I still need to work on. I'm having a really hard time getting my shoulder set. I'll make it work, but it is what it is. Hands on hip most muscular, looking good. Blow out. Crab most muscular. To the side. See a little bit of glute pop. This is just my favorite shot. It's not actually something I'm gonna do on stage. It's not part of the mandatories or anything. Side chest looking fuller than it has in a really long time, so I am happy to see that improvement from one prep to the next. Side tricep looks good. Chest looks really good on this shot. I do think my other side looks a little bit better. And when I turn around, you can see where I store a majority of my fat right there in the glutes and hamstrings. All right, and open up for the bicep. Looks good. My back is nasty. This lighting's not the best for the back shots. And rear lat spread. Got to open up. I am opening up a little bit more. Trying to keep my shoulders balanced too. And just a little thigh. Abdominal. Looking okay, looking good. And just most muscular to wrap it up. All right, so the workout went pretty good. I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it was going to be just trash. But honestly, yeah, we were able to pull something out for this one. Now, I don't know how the rest of the week's going to go because we are dropping the carbs tomorrow down to 120. And tomorrow is a lower body day, so yeah, we might fill it. I have one more. I did a cardio session yesterday, so I have another weekly one to get done. I was going to do it on Thursday or Friday, but I may just do it tonight. Don't got a whole lot on the agenda tonight, so it's one of those I could just tackle it. Also, I'm a little annoyed because I haven't seen a drop in the scale, so I'm like, I might just do that just to push things along even faster. That is one of the things I like about having a coach. Sometimes when you're making these calls, it's nice to have like someone else kind of tell you to make these calls. Because even right now, I'm like, man, is it like, should I wait to see the drop? But I'm also one of those guys where I like to be ahead of the game if I can. I know we have plenty of time. We have 9 weeks to lose 7 pounds, but I want to see shit moving. So that's where I come from. Let's make it happen. And it's nothing crazy. You're dropping carbs by 20 grams, but it will do the trick. All right. So hopefully I'll have some more video for this, doing some cardio or something. But if not, this might be where I wrap it up. Thank you for watching.